Welcome to the channel. So today I'm gonna tell you how to cope when you're dealing with hard times. So dealing with hard times is inevitable. We're all gonna deal with it. It's gonna happen multiple times in our lives. So these are the ways that you can cope with it, and these are things that help me. Hopefully you can implement them and they can help you as well. So the number one thing that I do to help me is I realize I view my life as like a show, movie, a story. You can pick any of those, but me personally, I view it as like a show, and like there's seasons. And you know how in a show that there needs to be adversity. There needs to be adversity in the show. I'm just like, okay, when I'm going through a hard time, I'm like, this is gonna make the good times so much more like fulfilling. It's gonna make it so much sweeter because you know what what adversity you had to go through. Because you need to realize you will not know like happiness without pain. That is, it's so ironic, but that is the cause of your enjoyment. The fact that you're suffering, the fact that you're suffering is what's going to make you happy, because you would not know happiness without it. So technically, the suffering you're going through is a good thing because it's gonna make you enjoy it. That suffering is what's gonna make you enjoy not suffering. So technically, you suffering is going to make you realize what true joy is. So they go hand in hand. So just have that mindset and just view it as like, oh, this is the story. This is like the character plot. This is the drama of my story. This is the character development. You know, just view it as that, and then you be like, okay, this is my character development season, and this is gonna make I'm when I'm doing good feel so good, and it's gonna be worth it. And another thing you can adopt, another mindset you can adopt to help you when you're dealing with hard times is to realize that like you're literally at the bottom, or if you're in or you don't have to be at the bottom. You're in a bad position. You can only go up. So if you're not in a bad position, you can only get better because you're in a really bad position. So the only place is up. So that should be reassuring because you can only go up from there. You know, you're already in a bad position. You can only improve. And another thing you can also adopt to really help you is you got to realize that it's not gonna last forever. Nothing lasts forever. So eventually, this will just be a memory, or whatever ordeal you're going through. It's just gonna be a memory one day, and it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass, and you just gotta try to stay positive and keep your head up, and try to watch positive stuff. You know, and what I really like to do is I like reading about stories about people that have been through the way worse situations than I have. That that really put it into perspective. Like when I'm in a bad situation, I like to like watch an interview about somebody that like was in a way worse predicament than me, and they overcame it. And I'm like, wow, they overcame that dire situation, that situation that is like 10 times worse than me. I know for a fact I can overcome it. So I try to watch people that have overcome a lot of adversity much more than me that have succeeded, and that puts into perspective for me that I can get out of the situation and still succeed. And I suggest you do the same. You can read a book about it, or watch something, interview or a TV show or whatever suits you. But I really recommend doing that because that really helps me put it into perspective. And I'm like, wow, this is nothing to compare to what this person went through. I'll definitely overcome this, you know. So I highly recommend you do those things because 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 it will definitely help you to be able to cope with the adversities that life inevitably gives to us. And just remember, like, trust me, when you're going through this right now, it's gonna make when you're in a good position so much more enjoyable. It's gonna be think about it. Like when you're really thirsty, or you're really hungry, when you get the food, doesn't it taste way better, and isn't it way more satisfying? when you savor it, or when you get that cold drink of water, it's so satisfying, right? So it's the same correlation. You just gotta view it as, wow, I'm going through this adversity, I'm suffering right now, but man, when I overcome this and I succeed, oh man, like that victory is gonna be phenomenal. That feeling is gonna be top tier because of the suffering. So always, always try to remember that, man. When you get past this, the feeling on the other side of this pain and suffering is gonna be phenomenal. So implement these things, and I guarantee you, you will view your tough time differently. So you will get past this, and I'm going through adversity too. So this is what really helps me. Hopefully, it can help you. So thank you for watching.